Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Long Ball Beasts. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I'll tell you, as starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
So digging in now, Andrew Stevenson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Jake Knoll. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out, nobody on. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. 2 balls and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Ben Bramer, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Beast, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Pitch on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
So stepping in, Tony Gwynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, Chipper Jones. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit hard up the middle, and Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Striding in, Frank Thomas.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Runner around second now, headed for third. Go to third, and he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Beasts out in front here, 2-0. Carter Kieboom digs in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
So he sets him down swinging. Carter Kieboom becomes the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on a hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
First offering on its way. Brock Holt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And another foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here's another 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Wilmer Defoe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Gary Sheffield. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he sat on the curveball there, and he yanks this one out to left. This ball has plenty of carry to it, and it's going to clear the wall by plenty. A home run. solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
In now, Cal Ripken. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in now, Greg Maddux, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Victorino leads off second with nobody out. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there, base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Craig Biggio.
At the plate now, Craig Biggio. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. See you later, over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Steven Fuentes enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Steven Fuentes.
Tony Gwynn will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And the pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Chipper Jones, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Hernandez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Standing in, Mike Piazza, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The throw to Defoe. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We've played 2 full. It's a lead for the long ball era. 7-0. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy De La Rosa. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
2-0.
Here it comes.
Ball that close.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Yadiel Hernandez.
At the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The center fielder, Andrew.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. A 1 pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sheffield is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Stepping into the box, Gary Sheffield. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. A
line. That's a base hit into left field. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Into the box, Shane Victorino. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Greg Maddux.
Ready for another chance? Greg Maddux looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
The 0-2 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 9-0.
Boy, Giro, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Digging in now, Jake Knoll. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Carter Kieboom is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Maddux will put this one away and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Beasts lead it 9-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting, Mike Piazza. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on the show right after this. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Victorino's there to make the catch for out number 1. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he fouls this one off. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. This is skied into short left center. Ripken ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Jeremy De La Rosa looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A chance for Chipper at third. Scooped up. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded out to Cal at short. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Beasts lead this one 9-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Gary Sheffield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. De La Rosa has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Striding into the box, Cal Ripken. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
To the plate now, Shane Victorino.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the pitcher.
At the plate, Greg Maddux. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trace Barrera will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 73, Trace Barrera.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Wellington Castillo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's got it. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Beasts out in front here, 9-0. Ryan Harper gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Roberto Alomar is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Settling in now, Tony Gwynn. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stevenson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Roberto Alomar will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 12, Roberto Alamo.
Into the box, Carter Kieboom. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brock Holt. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. And this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jeremy.
First offering on its way. Jeremy De La Rosa is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Gwynn is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble.
7th inning, correct.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Mike Piazza. And now pitch on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Here's the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 0-2 to Piazza. Skied into straightaway right. De La Rosa is there, and he has it for the out.
The left fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
In now, Gary Sheffield. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
At the plate, Cal Ripken. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Striding in once again, Yadiel Hernandez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Brody Reed will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 65. Rowdy.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brody Reed is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate now, Andrew Stevenson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dakota Backus enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Dakota Backus.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Shane Victorino.
Shane Victorino.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming in. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 31, Red Maddox.
Standing in, number 31. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up with it. Next thing you know it, one hops the ball, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
In now, Tony Gwynn. Flipped out the other way towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Skipper Jones.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Beasts lead it 10-0. Brian Roberts will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Roberts.
Digging in, Jake Knoll starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Count now a ball and a strike. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Wellington Castillo goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called up.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The long ball era scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Greg Maddux is credited with the win. Ben Bramer allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Beast, 10 runs, 18 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Grizzlies, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.